Hey everyone, I hope you're having a great weekend. This morning I would like to use a cookie cutter to help me with my lesson. Raise your hand if you have ever made gingerbread man cookies. I have. At my house we like to make these around Christmas time. And the way that I want mine to be are all the same, with the exact same decorations, all the same size, everything matching. But my kids, when they decorate their cookies, they take a little bit more of a creative approach, and they want them all to be different and rainbow colors with different kinds of sprinkles and all sorts of candy on there, because that's really the part they like, is eating the candy and the icing. So they cover it with different colors of icing and all sorts of different toppings and sprinkles all over them. And so that is the way that they like theirs. And you know what? They always turn out looking really cool. And I am so thankful that we have a God who is very, very creative. He made this whole world and all the people in it. Have you ever been to a garden or seen flowers at a store? There's so many different colors and so many different kinds. They're all different and they're all beautiful, and some of them smell really pretty too. And that is the way that God created us. He created you and He created me different and unique. The Bible tells us that we are created in God's image. He made us to be like Him, but He also made us special and He made us different. There's not one single person that's exactly like me on this earth, and there's not one single person that's exactly like you either. That's because the Bible tells us that we are God's masterpiece. You can't have two masterpieces. There's only one like you, and that's what makes it so valuable. So today, I want you to know that you are created by God in His image, and you are special and valuable, and you are His masterpiece. I have something else to help us today. I have some eggs with me today, and you can see they're kind of sweaty. Different eggs, 3 eggs here. What do you think about these eggs? Are they exactly the same or are they different? They look different, don't they? This one is the lightest egg, and then this one, and this is the darkest egg. God created us all different, didn't He? All of us have different skin color and different hair color, different eye color. We are all made special and different. But let's see what happens when we crack open the eggs, okay? See if I can do it. Woo. Oh, I busted one a little bit. But you can see on the inside, the eggs, you can't tell the color is different on the inside. They look the same on the inside. And while God is the one that created us different on the outside, and He loves that, He is a lot more concerned about the inside. He's a lot more concerned about our hearts. And we learn that in the story where King David is anointed to be the next king. God's prophet Samuel went to Jesse's house to meet his sons and to anoint the next king. And he met the biggest ones and the strongest ones and the oldest ones, but those were not the ones that God chose to be king. In fact, Jesse didn't even bring David in. He was out tending to the sheep, because that's what he did. He was a shepherd. He was the youngest. He was the baby of the family, and he was out there working with the sheep. And this is what the Lord told Samuel. He said, people look at the outward appearance, but the Lord looks at the heart. And David wasn't the biggest. He wasn't the strongest. He wasn't the oldest. He probably wouldn't be the one that a person would pick. But he was the one that God chose. And it was because of his heart. Later in the Bible, it tells us that King David was a man after God's own heart. So remember, let's celebrate our differences on the outside, but God is a lot more concerned with what's inside of us. He loves our heart. So after you get home today, or if you're watching online, click the link that is below this video, and I want you guys to listen to a book called God's Very Good Idea. There's a video on there of the author reading the story and showing the pictures, and I think that'll be a great book for you guys to hear today. God's Very Good Idea. All right, I hope you'll have an awesome day. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.